Okay, so I just wanted to share part of my dream, a couple little parts, but in particular. Um, okay, so let's see. Okay, so the first scene. Okay, and this is a specific person. Okay. We'll just say the secret of the wings, mate. Secret of the wings, the lungs. Okay. So there's a couple different scenes with him, like the sequence in a row. Excuse me, I'm just waking up, so I'm clearing my throat a little bit, have my coffee. There was something, I was like getting jealous or impatient or something, not a great feeling, but I wasn't like flipping out, but I was just like, just irritated, like, really? I don't want to fucking deal with bullshit, drama, jealousy games. I'm like, where's the door? I'm out of here. And, I, like, walked out into the garage. Just whatever, like a regular garage, like you're walking out of the house into the garage and it's connected, like that. And so I was like, just standing there, like a workbench table. I don't know. There was like something behind like a table, bench, counter thing in the garage. Okay, that I was standing by. And he walked out there really quick, and it was like in a robe, like a dark robe, blue or black robe or something, and like just got like. It was like one of those eye activations. It felt like just right up in my eyeballs, like eyeball to eyeball. Like nipple to nipple shit. Okay, but anyway. I was gonna say something else, but I won't say that. It was from a line from Dream, Requiem for a Dream. What the crowd is chanting. Anyway, those guys. Anyway, yeah. Cause eye to eye, cheek to cheek, but anyway, yeah. So, sorry, that movie's sick, but I just like obscure noir type movies, but not that I watch them anymore. I've seen them all a million times, really, but there's nothing new under the sun. They're all regurgitated movies, right? So anyway, tangent. Reel it back. So I'm in the garage, okay, and so I leave the room because I'm feeling like, because I don't know, oh, maybe that scene was before, okay, like, we're in this kitchen, it feels like, it's different houses that I lived in, like, the kitchen we're in is, like, my old house in Healdsburg, then the garage kind of looks like a few different ones, because when I lived in Rohnert Park and when I lived in Tucson, it was kind of the same. The door came out from the house right in the center of the wall, and then like a step or two, cement step, and then a cement just garage. Okay. So, so we're inside, and I remember it was like standing by the fridge or something, and I remember because it was like that old kind of one that we had in Healdsburg. But it was on the opposite side of the kitchen. Anyway, because we had it in two different places. But he was like just okay. And then so he's not. There's no like words. There's just I'm getting this because he's just standing there and I'm just standing there, and then like some blonde girl walks by that just, plain, not too attractive or anything. I'm not trying to say. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't like someone who I was like, oh my god, some beautiful, gorgeous, like, goddess walks by and kissed him or something. I'm just like, who's that little squirt? Or like, who's that little, right? Scrubby little scamp? No. Because she, like, just as passing, she just comes, walks by, passes, like, gives him a kiss on the cheek and just keeps it moving. And I was like, And then this weird thing popped in my head, which this could be gematria or just because we're born the same year, so it's like like we have the same references, whatever, culture, you know what I mean? 80s, 90s culture, whatever. Because I didn't see her, but I just knew, like, that information was just in the ether of the dream. I'm like, oh, okay, this just came in just now. It could have had to, okay. Because I said, how's that sleeping with, Brooke Shields in the same bed? Because they were in the same bed, they didn't, okay. I just knew in my spirit that he was with Brooke Shields in the bed, sleeping, but nothing happened, okay. And I had done that before. My friend Sean, he was like way up against the wall like the whole night, trying to be like so he was funny, but that was just because I didn't want to sleep on the floor, and I didn't want to make him get off his bed. It was a huge bed. It was just this one big. We were all in the same room, okay, but but see, at the time I didn't have a boyfriend. He didn't have a girl, so like, you know. It would have been, and nothing happened, and there wasn't any intent. I'm not saying he might have, if I busted a move, I'm not saying he would have, you know, like, ew, you're gross. I mean, I'm sure he would have went for it. I'm just saying, there was nothing happening, and neither one of us had it. So there was no weirdness, and there was no other person thinking that would be weird and get jealous, or, okay, so, but with my brother in high school, there was and it was like his first love, and he's been fucked up over it ever since, and he's triple Taurus, ruled by Venus, so triply ruled by Venus, and so he's all about the love, same with my dad, but for whatever reason, my brother's just so super sensitive, that really fucked him up in high school. And Tara was her name, too, like the earth, right, Tara, maybe it was Kara, was it Kara? Tara? Carrot? Tara? Anyway. But she had done that. But she didn't do anything with the guy, right? But she was somewhere where my brother wasn't, at some party or something. And my brother wasn't there. And so he gets wind of it secondhand. Or she told him or whatever. But he just flipped over it. And it's because, you know, if you sleep in the same bed with someone, you don't do anything, that's fine, okay? But if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and even if you don't do anything with that person, that's not cool. That's some shit. That's what fucks with people's heads. And so, I just made that connection just now when I was thinking of Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields, BS. Yeah. Bullshit. That's bullshit, that kind of shit. That's what I mean, like jealousy games, weirdness, secrecy. I've dealt with enough of that. So anyway, that just popped in, so I thought I'd tangent-ify that. So I was just like, okay, no, this is not. And he wasn't reacting or doing anything and being like, ah, ha, ha. No, it was just, this was for me to witness. This is something I was working through. So I'm like, I'm not dealing with jealousy, or I don't need to witness girls walking by because, okay, so bye-bye. Where's the door? Yeah, so I walk out to the garage because I'm just trying to leave this scene. Because I ain't having any part of whatever that was. And he walks out there, like I said, with the robe on, and I'm just standing there, and all of a sudden, boom, he's like, right in front of me, and he's like he's reaching for something behind me, so he's like really leaning in on me to where I'm like leaning back, kind of. It's just like wide-eyed eyeballs, and I just heard telepathically from him. He says something else to go, blah, 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 but and I can't remember, or maybe it was muffled or whatever, but the only thing that stood out was Golden Path, and it was just like that, Golden Path, and like with these big eyes right in my face, and I'm just like, okay, so Golden Path activation. Golden Path, okay. GP, Golden Path, GPS. So, okay, so next scene, and he's, I feel like he's trying to get close to me, but he's not trying to touch me or anything, but he's like as close as he can be without touching me, and you know, because it's like, for whatever reason, you know, these blocks of just dealing with shit in the past, jealousy, betrayal, whatever, drama, okay, just to have something going on because you need attention, because people are immature, whatever, you know, just shit like this. I'm not saying this person, I'm saying past life. Yeah, maybe in the past life we've dealt, just past relationships, okay. And what we just deal with in general is, you know, as 3D units, until we transcend that, right? So there was okay, so I think I went back into the house or something, and I'm just trying to chill. I'm like, okay, Golden Path, all right, and just focus on, right? So I lay like, it seems like plasticky kind. I don't even know. It was like a sarong, like a thin piece of material, but it was like, I don't know, seemed galactic or something. And just super thin, like dark piece. It just seemed like nylon or something. I don't know. It was different. It wasn't like a blanket or something. So. It was like papery plastic, just to like, so I had a clean spot to lay down on the floor. I don't know. And then he laid down, so I'm laying down on my stomach, and I think there was a TV there. I don't know. It was just a bunch of light in the room, so it felt, and it was just like the two of us, I think, and now at this point. And so he just laid down on the floor on the carpet next to me, same way, on my stomach and everything, trying to just be as close to me as possible. And at one point when we were standing up, I can't remember where in the sequence it was, but he just planted one right on me, right smack dab on the kisser. And it was just like a, you know, like a good morning kiss with, you know, I mean, it could have been how you kissed your brother or dad, really, to tell you the truth. I mean, it didn't have the same feeling, but I'm just saying it was just a little, you know, goodbye, wishing you off to work kind of, you know. Well, depending on what kind of morning it is, I'm just saying. Can't get laughing too hard. I'm going to start coughing up stuff. Yeah, man, this, I can feel it when I do the baking soda water, like just drinking the baking soda water, I can feel it starting to pull out of my throat, because it gets all embedded in your sinuses and your throat and I've even been inside, but it's supposed to be in the mid-60s all this next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully getting out and getting some stuff done. Chemtrails or not, which I'm sure there probably will be, so chemtrails, yay, and we're still doing it. Just trying to think if there was anything else. I did have a dream a few days ago. A scene where I walked, or a couple nights ago, anyway, I walked into this it was like a bedroom, had this big bed, and it was like set up like with these glittery like petals, look like rose petals, but kind of glittery, like mylar little tinsely shade, I don't know, like strewn like kind of on the floor a little bit and a little bit on the bed, like sprinkled, and then this big like foam, like stuffed animal heart, but it was like huge, like the size of a headboard, just standing up on its own. And my twin flame, okay, my activator, okay, this person, he runs in, and I know it's him, and he's wearing like a really light blue colored shirt, the same color of his eyes, but he's a female, in female form. And he runs in, and I know it's him because the eyes, and wearing a shirt the same color. It looked like I had like white writing. It kind of looked like my volleyball uniform shirt. They were trying to make them royal blue, but they came out baby blue for whatever. And it had white numbers on it. So it looked like that, like really, like the color of his eyes, this light crystal blue, like Caribbean blue. It's like real pale blue, like sky blue, I guess, but real pale. So same color shirts, and he had like, and it looked like a little girl, like little pigtails and stuff, like if he was a girl, but 12, and so I got a couple things, like the divine masculine is really coming into their heart, big time, okay, really making an effort, to show others this as well, and okay, this person is a tool. Okay, this is the one, the activator, not the one I'm supposed to be with. This is the one. Okay, and so dreams will come up, and to indicate where the divine masculine is, and sometimes, who knows, it could be other people. Not really, because when it's other people, it's usually clearing for me, which is interesting because the Virgo that I was with for 9 years, just the other day. Was listening to something and someone say something about contracts, and I'm like, yeah, burn those motherfuckers up. I'm like, I cut all soul contracts now. I end all karmic ties now. And I just kind of said it flippantly, like just, and then that night I had a dream with the Virgo that I keep in my dream space for whatever reason for the past like year maybe or something. I've had like this. Or maybe it was even when I was with him, I don't know. Just in the spiritual realm, we have like this apartment that's kind of reminds me of like Stockton or the one I was in Sacramento. Just kind of ghetto, like big and spacious and kind of nice, but just kind of in the like a metropolitan kind of city-ish, you know, lots of hustle and bustle and traffic and people and yeah. But so I'm in that scene that night after I just said that. Okay, the angels are always listening, your higher self. They're like, oh, she said it, did you hear? Yep, she said. Even if you just, like, you're not even really paying attention. But, I mean, I had the intention, definitely, when I was saying that. I wasn't bullshitting. I was speaking from my heart. I was speaking my truth. And what would serve my greatest good. So I heard that, I was like, yeah, I resonate with that, and then so I said that statement, had that dream. So here's Tony, here's the Virgo I was with for 9 years. We're in this apartment again, and he's like, and I'm like, I just told him, I said, I'm gonna let you go with love, or however I said it. I'm like, I love you, but I don't want to be with you. I don't love you like that. I don't love you like that anymore. I don't want to be with you. And he got, so in the dream, okay, and he got all upset in the dream and walked out. And then that was it. And then when I woke up, I went, well, not maybe right when I woke up, but I was just like, whoa. And then I made the connection. I'm like, oh, yeah, because I just flipped, because that'll happen. Like, I'll say a prayer, but it's not something that's, you know, if you're in agony over something, it's a lot easier to remember those prayers. But if you just kind of, as you're in the now, going through the flow, you'll say things, set an intention, have a prayer, whatever, and then you'll see it manifest, and you're like, whoa, like quick too. Like that night I had that dream, and it was an etheric cord cutting where I kept going back to that same scene, that same apartment with him, and I'm just like, And every time it was the same thing. Like, I have no feeling for you. Even if we were, like, together or trying to have sex or kissing, I'm just like, there's no feeling here. Why do I keep coming back here? So that felt really good. And I didn't even know I needed to do that. I mean, I did know, okay, but, you know, that's why dreams aren't just dreams. This is, like, spiritual, etheric work that we're doing in the astral to anchor down more of our higher self, to bring more of God into form through our body here on earth. And so our conscious mind doesn't know this shit's happening, but it's buried deep in our subconscious. So dreams, for me, it comes out a lot. So when it's buried in the subconscious, you're not consciously aware that it's there, right? Right. So so I just wanted to share that, because it just was awesome. It felt so good. Waking up to that a couple days ago, I was just like, what? Yes, more of that, angels. If any more of that exists, let's cut through it. Let's do that. Let's get it out. Let's purge it out, cut it off, get rid of it, burn it, whatever. So, here, let me take a sip of this. And my throat in the morning too is so I think that's about it. And I wouldn't say it was odd to dream of him, my twin breath, but odd's not the word, just new, I guess, and new levels and things. More and more is being uncovered, so it's interesting as things blossom and unfold, and you get to be a divine witness to that. So I say divine witness because when we truly witness, we're coming from our higher self, from our most divine expression, when we're truly seeing things for what they are, not through our ego and our, victimized eyes. So, I'll leave that there. Love you all. Peace and blessings.